Welcome to today's video, brothers. Do you ever feel like your marriage could be better, but you're unsure where to start? Are you looking for practical ways to bring more peace and happiness into your home? Well, you're not alone. Every husband desires a strong, loving marriage, but sometimes it takes more than just effort. It takes wisdom. In this video, we'll uncover the secrets that will transform your marriage based on timeless Islamic teachings. It's not about grand gestures, expensive gifts, or unrealistic expectations. It's about how you show up every day for your wife with love, respect, and compassion. We'll dive into the powerful principles that will not only make you a better husband, but also bring you closer to Allah. So grab a seat, open your heart, and let's discover together how to build a marriage that thrives on peace, love, and mutual respect. Point 1. Daily kindness and respect. In a successful marriage, it's not the big moments that build lasting happiness. It's the small, consistent acts of kindness and respect shown every single day. A gentle word, a smile, or even helping with small chores can mean more to your spouse than any expensive gift or grand gesture. When a husband makes the effort to treat his wife with genuine care, she feels valued, heard, and safe. Islam teaches us that kindness is a form of worship. When you greet your wife warmly, show appreciation, or simply ask how her day went, you're nurturing the emotional bond that holds the marriage together. Over time, these simple actions create an atmosphere of trust and affection. Respect also means recognizing her efforts, opinions, and emotions as equal to your own. When daily life is filled with mutual respect and small kindnesses, the marriage becomes a source of comfort, not conflict. Point 2. Power of words and presence. A husband's words and presence carry immense emotional weight in a marriage. The tone he uses, the way he speaks, and the way he reacts can either uplift his wife or slowly break her spirit. One harsh word can linger in her heart for days, while one kind word can heal her stress and bring her peace. That's the power Allah has placed in your role as a leader and protector. Being present doesn't just mean being physically at home. It means being emotionally available. When a husband listens with attention, looks his wife in the eyes when she speaks, and responds with sincerity, she feels connected and secure. Ignoring her or dismissing her feelings creates silent distance, even if you're in the same room. Your presence should be a source of emotional safety. When you carry yourself with calmness and wisdom, your home reflects the same peace. Point 3. Prophetic teaching. The Prophet Muhammad, Salallahu Alayhi Wasalm, is the ultimate role model for husbands. His treatment of his wives was full of gentleness, patience, and love. He never raised his voice in anger, never insulted, and never made his wives feel unworthy. Instead, he uplifted them, joked with them, and helped them with household chores, showing that kindness in marriage is not just a virtue, it's a sunnah. He famously said, "The best of you are those who are best to their wives." This powerful statement reminds every husband that excellence in faith is directly linked to how you treat your spouse. You cannot claim righteousness while ignoring the emotional and spiritual needs of your wife. The Prophet's life proves that true masculinity is not harsh or distant, but nurturing and merciful. Following his example is the clearest path to a marriage filled with love and divine blessings. Point 4. Marriage as a partnership. Marriage in Islam is a sacred partnership, not a one-sided arrangement. Allah describes spouses in the Quran as garments for one another, equal in dignity, purpose, and responsibility. A husband and wife are meant to support each other, protect one another's flaws, and bring out the best in each other. This relationship thrives when both feel like they're working together, not competing or commanding. A successful partnership requires shared decision-making. A wise husband consults his wife, values her input, and includes her in the journey of life. This creates a sense of unity, where both feel responsible for the home's emotional and spiritual well-being. When a husband sees his wife not as someone beneath him, but beside him, the marriage becomes balanced and peaceful. True leadership in a marriage means guiding with love, not control. And that's only possible when both hearts are fully invested in the same goal, pleasing Allah together. Point 5. Listening and compassion. One of the most powerful ways a husband can strengthen his marriage is by genuinely listening to his wife, not just hearing her words, but understanding her emotions, her fears, and her hopes. Often, women don't need solutions. They need to feel heard and emotionally supported. When a husband listens without interrupting or dismissing, he builds a bridge of trust and closeness. Compassion is equally essential. Life can be overwhelming, and everyone faces stress. A compassionate husband notices when his wife is tired, anxious, or struggling, and responds with empathy, not criticism. A simple gesture, a reassuring word, or offering to help can ease her burden and deepen the emotional connection. The Prophet, Salallahu Alayhi Wasalm, was deeply compassionate with his family. He responded to their needs with softness and understanding. A husband who listens with his heart and responds with mercy becomes a true source of comfort and strength. Point 6. Rejecting control or harshness. A loving marriage cannot thrive under control, dominance, or harsh behavior. Islam does not permit a husband to rule over his wife with fear or force. The relationship is built on love, not power. A wife is not a servant to command, but a soul to cherish. When a husband uses control or anger to get his way, he damages the trust and affection that marriage depends on. True strength lies in restraint and gentleness. Harshness may bring temporary obedience, but it kills long-term love. The Prophet, Salallahu Alayhi Wasalm, never used force or intimidation in his household, even when he disagreed. He taught that gentleness is not in anything except that it beautifies it. A harsh attitude creates emotional distance, while kindness draws hearts closer. A husband should lead with calm wisdom, never fear. Marriage is a space for emotional safety, not a battlefield for control. Point 7. Peace over pressure. A truly happy home is one where peace is felt, not pressure. A husband should strive to make his presence a source of calm, not anxiety. Constant demands, unrealistic expectations, or criticism can make the home feel like a place of stress instead of rest. On the other hand, when a husband creates a peaceful environment, it brings emotional stability and strengthens the marital bond. Peace in marriage means choosing patience over reaction, understanding over assumption, and forgiveness over resentment. It means letting go of the need to always be right and focusing instead on what is best for the relationship. Pressuring your wife to meet every standard or expectation without offering emotional support leads to silent frustration. When a husband values peace more than pride, the home becomes a sanctuary. A peaceful home doesn't happen by chance. It's created daily through intention, understanding, and emotional maturity. Point 8. Mercy builds homes. Mercy is the foundation of a lasting and loving marriage. Allah mentions in the Quran that He placed love and mercy between spouses, showing that without mercy, love cannot survive for long. Mercy means being gentle when your spouse makes a mistake, being patient when things aren't perfect, and offering support even when you feel tired yourself. A merciful husband does not hold past mistakes over his wife's head, nor does he wait for her to be perfect to show affection. He overlooks faults, gives benefit of the doubt, and responds with kindness, even during moments of frustration. This creates a home where both feel safe to grow and heal. Without mercy, even the strongest love fades. But when mercy is present, it renews the relationship every day, no matter the challenges. A home built on mercy becomes a place where hearts are softened and Allah's blessings continue to flow. Thank you for watching, brothers. I hope these insights will help you strengthen your marriage and bring more peace into your home. Remember, a happy marriage begins with love, respect, and mercy. May Allah bless you and your spouse with a relationship full of joy, compassion, and tranquility. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Pure Deen for more content on building a life rooted in faith. Also, I'd love to hear from you. Comment below with your thoughts or any personal experiences. May Allah grant you success in your marriage and bless your home with happiness. Ameen.